Hey guys, Stephen here, and we're back to another Roblox tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm gonna teach you on some basic shortcuts that could help your build or your development in Roblox easier and faster. So first off, our first shortcut is duplicate. So instead of going to duplicate, you just press on Ctrl D and then move it around, and then you can have your parts duplicate. So let's say Control D, move it around, Control D, move it around, and then you have three parts already, and you don't really need to like duplicate it already. So let's say you want to duplicate everything, just click them out, hold your control, click what you want to click, and then Control D will move it. So that is another shortcut. You press on Control, then click wherever you want to click, or you can simply Shift down or Shift up. So I hope those shortcuts are working for you. So reminder, it's going to be Control D for duplicate. Hold on your control, then click to have like multiple selected, or you can simply click and then hold your shift and then down or up. And another function that is very useful as a shortcut for me is if I have a part that I don't know where, but I see it in my workspace. By the way, always rename your models. I would just press the F key, and then I can go there, and then I can go there. So personally, on our development, when we're developing large maps, we put in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So we just press on F, then I'm on the first quadrant, and then F, I'm on the fourth quadrant. We don't need to kind of scroll, move forward, and we just press F. It's very useful tool and very powerful. Another thing that I am personally using is on the coding aspects. Let's say I want to like have this comment removed or have this code removed. Simply press on hold, press and hold control, and then press on slash key or your question mark, and then it would be a comment. So it's easier than trying to delete it because on our end everything needs to be documented. So once we're done with commenting, well, or we're just gonna print instead of having something like that, we're just gonna put type in directly and edit. This is edited, then we're just gonna press on Control Sharp, something along those lines. So that's very useful on our end. And of course, this in every aspect of game development, we always have a Control Z. So this is undo, and Control Y is a redo. So Control Z to undo, Control Y to redo. And one other thing is, hold on, on parts that you want to be part of a model, you just press on Control G. So that's a very simple one wherein, let's say you made, let's see, imagine that you've made something of a table, but you don't actually want to, if you're familiar already, you don't want to have them stick together, and but you just want to move them all together. Maybe not a table, but let's say a stack of set of models, and you don't really want to move them one by one. Press on Control G, move them around, and they will be like a model already with that simple button. Control plus G, and then that's done. And then let's go back to being blocks. And never mind, let's just delete them. And another function is always save your games. So if I Control S, I'd be saving my game, but we don't really want to save it right now. because still gonna do something else before we save it. So Control S is very powerful tool. You'd want to save, although Roblox Studio do have autosave, it's still best to like always best practice to always save your game because sometimes you'll never know when you need some backup restorations. Always save your game. And this is a shortcut wherein we'd want to test some skills. As you can see, I have my play right here, but initially you wouldn't really have this kind of edited UI. So I already edited this system. So by default, some of this are not here, like the output emulator. It's gonna not gonna be some default. But if you want to do a play test, you don't see the test right here. You just click on F5. And the reason I have mine here is because I use a 60% keyboard sometimes when I'm not at home, so I use a 60% keyboard and I still develop even on cafes. Sometimes you just want to develop on a new environment. So I use 60%. So it's pretty inconvenient to always hold on the function key. So I have mine here. But of course, if you have a full layout keyboard, F5, one top, and then Shift F5, and then you're done. A quick test and a quick getaway. So I hope you learned something in this video. And if you do, like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you on another video. Bye bye.